Today's going to be a video about High on Life, and yes, it will be the super rare achievement of watching the commercial. So if you don't want to see this and sit through this for my whole review, then you can kindly just not watch it. If you want to see the achievement with me and see the big achievement reveal at the end, then you're more welcome to do that. But I just want to start off with the combat of the game. I do think when you start the game and you start playing, the combat is very fluid. It is very smooth. Towards the end, it gets a little repetitive. So if you are playing this game or you're starting to play it before and you're listening to this, I do recommend once you get to the game, if you had played Doom Eternal, I recommend playing the game like Doom Eternal, where you're constantly switching guns and you're just dealing a bunch of fucking damage. The game is really fun like that, especially because the enemies are a bit repetitive and they all pretty much look the same. But the landscapes of the game are fucking gorgeous, as in Rick and Morty fashion. The landscapes are fucking beautiful. Every world is beautiful. I thought the jokes, there's a lot of good jokes, and this is truly a game of where if you're not a Rick and Morty fan, I don't think you're gonna like it. It is a lot of improv. It's a lot of not like improv, but it's a lot of improv humor and Justin Roiland's humor, of where it's very, 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 very meta. And if you don't like Rick and Morty, I don't recommend it. I don't think you're gonna like it. I think you'll probably get past the first hour or two and you'll just drop it. The guns do talk a lot, and I like that because I think it adds to the game, especially if you're just walking and they start talking to you. It helps the immersiveness, and it doesn't leave that state. The boss fights were really cool. I liked the one with the three brothers. That was my favorite boss fight. It was very awesome. They all had a different combat. They all had a different fighting style, which I thought was nice and a very big change. I think the story was actually pretty good, and I'm very excited for the DLC. I did do the secret achievement where you go and you find the sequel achievement. And I think the game has a very, very, very good chance of having a good DLC. And I think that will help with the sequel if they do plan on doing that, since Justin Roiland is not part of the company anymore. And it's also interesting to see where they can take the series, or if they do make another game, or if they're even making any more games after the DLC comes out. But the music was also very cool. The music was very trippy. High on Life music is probably going to be trippy. But the story's pretty solid. The story definitely kept me interested. The game's about 15 to 16 hours long. Through my playthrough, that's how long it took me. It was a solid story. Definitely kept me interested. And I think the game was great. I thought it was a really good experience. If you like Rick and Morty, I do recommend it. The music was awesome. The combat is good in the very beginning. Like if the game takes you 18 hours, the first like 10 hours you're gonna have fun with the combat. But after a while, it gets very repetitive, and you kind of get sick and annoyed of seeing the same enemies, doing the same animations, and it gets a little too repetitive. But it's still fun enough to where you can push through. And when you push through, it's fun. But like I said, I do recommend playing it like Doom Eternal, where you're just constantly switching guns and you're just doing a bunch of different shit, sliding. You can shoot the gun the guy that shoots his little dudes out, his little kids. You can shoot that and then blast them with Sweezy, and then Glob shot him with fucking Kenny. There's a lot of cool ways you can make the combat more interesting. But yeah, the game was awesome. I highly recommend it if you're a fan of Rick and Morty. Humor lands big time. Landscapes are fucking absolutely beautiful. Side quests are awesome. And I'm going to platinum it, and I'm really excited to do that because I think the game does deserve to be a plat. It's definitely intriguing enough, and it's beautiful to look at. It's a very beautiful game. So at least if you're going to be trying to platinum this game also, or you're playing it for your first time, you will not be disappointed visually. It is a gorgeous looking game. And yeah, that's it. That's my review of High on Life. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys played it, let me know what you guys thought of it. If you guys have not and you guys are on the fence about it, let me know if this video changed your mind. If you don't want to play it, or if you did play and you didn't like it, let me know that too. I'd like to know why if you didn't like the game. And that's it. Peace out. Bye.